Hey, friends, it is the day after Thanksgiving. It is Friday. That means it's time for the Friday Weekly Wrap Up, where we do a card to look at the week that was. We'll do a card for the collective and then cards for those who request. And it's so good to see all of you here. Thank you so much for those of you celebrating Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good one. And I want to say a huge thank you to Michelle in Canada for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you everyone for being here. All right, let's do it. Well, before we do it, let me say just a couple of quick things. Of course, we didn't do the newsletter recap, but I hope you did read the newsletter because it was one I was particularly proud of. And as I was writing it, I thought about a thing I hadn't thought about in my entire life since being a child, which was the grace that my father used to say, which was, Lord, make us grateful for the blessings that are ours. And I don't know why, like that didn't enter my consciousness until just as I was writing this newsletter and thinking, man, how smart is that? Like, if you're going to pray for something, don't pray for the thing, just pray for the gratitude, and the thing will follow. I thought that was brilliant, so I wanted to share that, and let's get going. And hopping off to CardCam, you will see that I am the proud new owner of, look at it, it's fabulous, look at this. It is so great. This is the Light Sears Pocket Tarot in the tin, a gift from Peggy Lou Levens, a member on this channel. So grateful, and I just have it here with the original so we can kind of look at the size difference. Check this out. This is my first time opening it. This is going to be my first time using it. This is the deck we'll use today. But look, it's got the full book, but just obviously little, but we didn't skimp on the book at all. And here are the cards. So there's the original, and here's the pocket. So good, man. This fits in the hand really, really well. So, I hate to think of the number of these that I'm going to wear out, but I can tell you, this will be the first. And I will. Love you too, but you're going over here. And that's the point where someone needs to remind me that I'm supposedly not an animist, but we'll talk to my cards like that, so go figure. All right, first shuffle, here we are. Oh, Joanne, thank you. I love this channel. I've learned a lot and wanted to say thank you. Well, thank you. Claire, I'm getting that one. And Pamela, does the cardstock feel the same as the larger? Oh, God. Oh, this is so delicious. No. The cardstock is definitely, I don't want to say flimsy, but it's definitely a little thinner and more flexible. And the finish is different too. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but you see how we're shiny here? We're not as shiny here. It's a more matte finish, and it's a little thinner, which I actually like. I found those cards kind of thick, so I'm actually okay with that. Oh, here we go. I am here to answer your questions. Is the pocket deck about the same size as the Centennial, which of course is like the quintessential tin, right? So you didn't think you were coming here for a tarot unboxing, and yet here we are. So here are the two tins next to each other. And here, so actually smaller. Close, very close, just a little bit smaller. All right. Right, you saw it too. Yes, less cardboardy feeling. Yes, they are. They're thinner, and I think it's better. All right. And Ben, perfect for traveling to StaarCon with. Yes, indeed. Melissa, you took yours to Italy. Oh, they shuffle nicely too. I'm going to give this a good shuffle since it is the first shuffle. All right. There we go. All right, here we go. Now I am looking. Audrey, I've got you right there. The collectives, Empress, Magician reversed, and Emperor reversed. I think it's so cool that, here in US, this is a big week. It's the holiday week. It's the Thanksgiving week, official start to the Christmas season, all the things. So the fact that they were all majors is, I think, very significant. So Audrey M., thanks for being a member, and thanks for being the first person I see to list the collective cards from Monday. So on Monday, for the collective, we got the Empress, the Magician reversed, and the Emperor reversed, right? There's your mother, the Empress, in the kitchen cooking for Thanksgiving, while the Magician and the Emperor find other things to do. Sorry, that was totally uncalled for, but there it is. Justine, this is a holy weekly wrap up. The christening of the pocket-sized deck. Seriously, there will be a whole dedication and everything. But here we go. This is the first use, so here we are for the collective, wrapping up the week, following up. Empress, Magician reversed, and Emperor reversed. We have the Four of Swords, which actually makes sense because we're tired. Some of us are literally tired from the holiday. Some of us are just tired. Some of us are tired of the holiday season before it even starts. We're tired. And so this is really a reminder to all of us that self-care is important. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. So let's get going. And Justine, yep, we're tired. I think we all are right now for one reason or another, right? Sick and tired of, or literally physically tired, or, whatever. I do. I think we're tired. And so let's get going. If you're here on Monday and you remember what your card was, let me know. And we'll pull individual cards for all who request. Claire C., thank you for being a member, and thank you so much for the generous super sticker. I really appreciate that. Thank you. All right. First request I see is Caroline McLaughlin. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Hanged Man. So this week, I think you did a good job not even trying to fix what you can't fix anyway. I think you did a good job finding enlightenment where enlightenment was to be had. And you did a good job showing up for the things you needed to show up for. So very well done. Very good. Melissa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started the week with the Ace of Wands, and oh man, how good this feels in my hands to shuffle. Oh, I am loving this deck. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Melissa, here we go. You started with the Ace of Wands and we end with the Three of Swords. So, Melissa, anything weird at the holiday celebration? Anything particularly going on that is problematic? It feels like with the Ace of Wands, you're strong and ready to have solutions. But with the Three of Swords, there are definitely some things that are hurtful here. And so focusing on what is causing pain and what might be a creative solution for it that would bring joy. Like this whole week thing is about more joy, less pain. So figuring out how to make that happen. All right. Yeah, Joyous Ocean, the cards have to be easy to shuffle or it's really a pain. All right. And Audrey M., once again, thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. And thank you for being the first that I saw to list the collective cards for me. Oh, Melissa, it makes sense. See, when we get a card like that, I'd love to hear, what? No, everything's great. Everything's great. I hate it that the Three of Swords makes sense. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. So, Audrey, you started with the Page of Swords, and your Friday card is the Eight of Pentacles. Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, you certainly learned this week. There's certainly growth here. You're certainly getting things done. Very, very well done. Very well done. I feel like you had a decent week. I feel like you did a good job. Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here is a card for the wrap-up for you. The Devil. So this could be like, 3 slices of pie yesterday. But it could be other things too. I feel like this week, and I know you've been off from work this week, so, maybe you just had to help entertain people. I don't know. But I feel like you are thinking a lot kind of about where you're at and what you would like to change and what you would like to do differently and looking at how to do that. So even though I think it was a good week for you, I also feel like you are dealing with some stuff, and it may be some other stuff has come up. Maybe there's some family stuff. Maybe there's something else going on that is upsetting. But one way or the other, I feel like either internally or externally or both, you are dealing with some difficult stuff. But I think at least the internal part is going to bring you forward. It's going to bring you forward. It's going to bring you to where you want to be. So there is that. All right. Liz Harrison, you're up next. Thanks for being here. On Monday, you had the King of Pentacles reversed. And now you have the Knight of Pentacles upright. Good for you. This is where making those comparisons, like from Monday to Friday, can be really interesting. Because you started with the reversed King, and we know, what that is likely referring to within your family. But then here we are with the Knight of Pentacles, like, yeah, we're just going to do our thing. We're just going our way, doing our thing. Leave the upside down King over here. It's all good. Well done. You are most welcome, Smile Soul 20. Julie, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Judgment reversed. You'll be eating leftovers for a week. No, seriously. But think about it. Judgment reversed can absolutely be the card of eating leftovers. Think about it. And if you want to learn more about reversals, we have a reversals workshop coming up next week. The link is already up. Check it out. All right. Anyway, Julie, judgment reversed. I feel like this week you recognize that there's like something that you don't have closure to, something you're not over, something you haven't gotten past. And I feel like you're really trying to work on that. You're really trying to be better, feel better. And in order to do that, you have to, it might be creating some space between you and another person. It might be just creating space in your own mind or putting closure to something. That's what it feels like. All right. Adrija, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Monday, you had the Six of Cups reversed. Okay. Adrija, Six of Cups reversed on Monday, and a friend was coming to stay with you, I remember. And we end the week with the Two of Pentacles. I think you're busy. I think you had a good week. I think you got a lot done, but I feel like it was a lot. So you might be tired too. You might have been very busy. You might have spent some money. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself to recover from that. Kimmy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for the week. Monday was the Four of Wands reversed. I shuffled, but you also got the Two of Pentacles. So with the Four of Wands reversed and the Two of Pentacles, I think you're super busy. And I think you're feeling stressed. I think you're feeling like you don't have enough time. You don't have enough money. Things aren't happening the way you would like them to. And that's frustrating. But the thing to remember about the Two of Pentacles is you can do what you have to do for as long as you need to do it. There is nothing here that you can't manage. There's nothing here you can't do. So I think it was a hard week, but you got through it. And the message going forward is just you can handle whatever you need to handle, and you will, to get to where you want to be. All right, Mix You Ear. So good to see you, Michelle, and thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Here is a wrap-up card for the week for you. So this was our collective card, so it's really auspicious. And what it says to you, Michelle, Mix You Ear, you need some time. You need to rest. You need some time on your own. I feel like you've been more social recently and you've been more with people recently. And in a way that's been good, but you really need time to yourself as well. So make sure that, you know, for every hour that you have to spend with people, even if it's really enjoyable, you need at least 15 minutes to yourself to recover. I'm just saying. Yolanda, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay. For you, Eight of Swords reversed. I feel like there were things you were worried about this week, but everything's fine. You know, things are working out well. And this is a nice affirmation of that for you. For Jenna, Ace of Wands reversed. I feel like Jenna isn't feeling like really in her strength or in her power or in her creativity this week. And that could be because of time off from school. It could be other things. But I feel like Jenna needs to find something that really excites her. And when I look at Mark, Four of Wands reversed. I feel like this may have been a tough week for Mark. I feel like some things did not go the way he would have preferred. And he doesn't really know what to do about that or what to say about that. But I do feel like that's a thing. Oh, Ginny, Virginia W. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I'm so happy that this group is here. Well, we're happy that you're part of it. I've been listening and would like to, okay, we'll do the card. You're packing for a long ago scheduled trip to San Antonio. That is so cool. Okay, and yes, we will get to your card as soon as we get there. That is so good. Next up on the list is another Virginia. Can never have too many Virginias. But I just overscrolled, so give me a minute. Virginia, and I'm bet that your last name is so cool for sounding, and I have no idea. Is it Soroy? Not sure how to do it. Soroy? I think that's where I would go, but depending what country you're from, right? Anyway, Virginia, here's a card for you. And if you want to let me know how to pronounce your last name, I would love to know. All right, here we go. Knight of Wands, I think you had a good week. I think you did some fun things, some creative things. I think you pursued some things that were important to you. So very well done. And thank you for being here. Teresa, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. On Monday, you had the Ace of Wands. And we end the week with the Magician reversed, which for me, very specifically speaks to the end of school, your impending graduation. Like for me, the Magician can very much be about school. And so when it's reversed, can very much be about, okay, time to think about what comes next. And I think the Ace of Wands the same way, getting ready for graduation. You know, this is so huge. But then there's everything that comes after it. So I think that's really where your head's at right now. Understandably. Oh, Virginia, it's pronounced Surwa. Virginia Surwa. Okay, got it. Thank you. I really like to be able to pronounce, like, if you think about my first name and my last name, they are both very easily mispronounceable. And so I try to be really good about pronouncing people's names, and it bothers me when I can't. All right. Martha Vink, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Monday was the Queen of Swords. And now you have the Seven of Wands reversed. So the Queen of Swords is like a very sort of alone person having to make tough decisions, whereas the Seven of Wands reversed is like surrounded by people you care about. And I think sometimes it's both. Sometimes you are the one singular, and sometimes you are in this group of wonderful people, and sometimes it's kind of both at the same time. And I think you're really sort of learning that within your family, within your friend group, within your congregation. You know, obviously you have different roles at different times, and how do you be in the role that you need to be in, but then also still be supportive of and be supported by the people around you. And I think you're really learning how to do that. It's a good thing. Teresa, absolutely spot on. Halfway through the final paper in my last class, and it's been really challenging. Almost there. You will get there, my friend. You will. Oh my gosh. Barbie Bird. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Six of Swords. I think you did a great job this week being logical, moving forward, making good decisions, and not letting yourself get caught up in weird emotional stuff. Very well done. Marion Newbury, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Your Monday card was the High Priestess reversed. May I have a card, please? Yes. There you are, King of Pentacles. This happens for you a lot, Marion, I notice. I notice that you will, very often, have sort of a tough card to start the week. And then by the end of the week, like your end of the week card is just like, yeah, no, I got this. I am on top of this and I got this. Starting with the High Priestess reversed, but then ending with the King of Pentacles, where you just took care of what you had to take care of and did what you had to do and did it like a boss. And with that High Priestess reversed, there's a lot of unpacking difficult things. So I feel like you're unpacking difficult things like a boss and getting things done in your life in such a way that it feels seamless, even though internally there's a lot going on. Martha, I do like being alone, but I also like to be with loved ones. Finding the balance is key, right? People wear me out, even if they're people I love. Yeah, I understand completely. I understand. All right. Joyous Ocean, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. You had the Empress reversed and Jada had the Hierophant reversed. Man, I remember that. It's been a challenging week, not surprising. All right. For you, Joyous Ocean, strength. So this is beautiful. You started with the Empress reversed and you end with strength. So both major arcana cards. So we recognize that right now in your life this week, you are doing big spiritual work and it really matters. Going from the Empress reverse to strength is a beautiful thing because you recognize that you are worthy of compassion and deserving of compassion. You know you are able to have compassion for others. And you know that you are strong enough to do whatever it is you need to do. So very well done. And with that Empress reverse, there's so much healing there. It's really kind of special. Jada had the Hierophant reversed. And she gets the Four of Swords, a popular card today, and also our collective card. And so the thing is, like starting with that Hierophant reversed, where you kind of have to create your own way, write your own ticket, make it be the way you want it to be. That takes a lot of energy and it makes you tired. You need time to rest. You need downtime. And as busy as you are and as much as you've got going on, Jada, it's important for you to take downtime when you can. All right. DH, you are up next. Thanks so much for being a member. We appreciate you. Here we go. Monday was the Eight of Cups. And now we have the Chariot reversed. So that's really funny, right? Because the Eight of Cups, we are definitely on a journey. We're going away from something. We're going towards something. And then here on Friday, we're like, no, not going anywhere. Chariot reversed. So I feel like there is this whole conversation, and this may have come up for you in certain ways this week. This whole conversation, and it can be spiritually, it can be geographically, it can be socially, it can be a lot of different ways. But where are you going? Where are you going? Where do you want to go? What are the goals? What do you have to do to get there? I think you're working a lot out and figuring it out, and also recognizing as part of this that you can say no to whatever you need to say no to as well. Pip, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. All right. You had the Star reversed and it was a good enough week. Okay, there you go. Okay. So, Pip, for you, you started with the Star reversed. It was a good enough week. Yes, it was a good enough week. You started with the Star reversed and you ended up with the King of Pentacles. So there's a lesson there. If we can make do and just kind of be grateful with, good enough, we can come out on top and be okay. Well done. Now for Pamela. The Six of Wands reversed. I think this was a tough week. And it might be like the holiday season, with mom gone. It might be other things going on, but I feel like this was a bit of a tough week. And so Pam, you're a member here too, and thank you so much for that. Pamela, I feel like what you need to do really involves remembering that you're a winner, and don't let anybody or anyone make you feel less. And then for Pamela's daughter, the Queen of Pentacles. I think you had a good week. And I mean, I know you don't have the easiest life. You have a hard job. You live far from home. I mean, I know. But you are doing it, and you are doing it well. So I think this week went very well for you, especially having to do with some things at work. Well done. Oh, Claire, thank you so much. I did indeed have a splendid day. So IT John and I went to Allison and Damien's for Thanksgiving yesterday. They cooked. And of course, the babies were there. The babies did not cook, but they were so sweet and they were so good. It was just really, it was just really fabulous. So we had a very nice time, and I will have some pictures to share with you later. So thank you so much. Alon, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. There's that King of Pentacles. Once again, I feel like this week you're really thinking about how to bring stability into your life. What can you do to help yourself feel more stable? And that's what you're thinking about, and I think that's appropriate. Ben, Libra Does Tarot, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday, you had the Emperor reversed, and you report that you are that you really tried to step into your power this week. Very good. So you started with the Emperor reversed, which was also one of the collective cards. And we end with the Six of Swords. You did a great job. And the key is you did a great job. The thing about the Six of Swords, how is it that we are sailing to smoother waters? It's logic. We're doing it with logic. Aleister Crowley calls this the card of science, right? There's real thinking. So I think for you, Ben, stepping into your power, really means thinking logically. Like if you think logically, you'll know where the power is and how to step into it and what to do with it. And I think you figured that out this week. Well done. Joyous Ocean. Jade has been in bed all day and was so happy to hear you say she needs downtime. Yes, I'm so happy to hear she's been in bed all day. That's perfect. She said she knows. Damn straight I do. So enjoy a lazy day, Jada. Please, 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 please. All right, who's up next? Christina R, for you and Karen W, certainly. Okay, you started with the Four of Wands. Although, I don't know, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving or something, because some of the things that I've been hearing about what's been going on have not been very Four of Wandsy, as far as I can see. Baby cakes. Babies can start cooking soon. By the time they hit 3, they love to cook, stir, measure, pour, and help in the kitchen. Yes, and Allison and Damien have been really good at involving them in all the ways they can. It's so cute. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So, Christina, you started with the Four of Wands. And end with the Eight of Wands. You doubled. Four of Wands to Eight of Wands. Y'all know the way I read the cards, that's really auspicious. The doubling of the number within suit really means something to me. I'm not making this up. It's true. And so I really believe, Christina, the energy around you is trying to support you in meeting your goals, even though this has been so difficult. This just tells you to keep on going, you'll get there. And for Karen W, and Karen is a member, we appreciate that. The Page of Swords. And now the Hermit. So, you know, the thing that those two cards have in common, Page of Swords and Hermit, I would argue is wisdom. I think there's wisdom in both of those cards. In different ways, Page of Swords is young, wisdom is, Hermit is old, but still, wisdom. And I think To tie up your week, Karen, what we can say is that you've handled everything you needed to handle in the wisest way possible. I really believe that. Ashley, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card to end the week for you. Hey, Michelle, I see you, and you are not too late. I will absolutely get to you. Okay, Ashley, here we go. Ashley, Nine of Cups reversed. I feel like some things did not go the way you wanted them to go this week, and I am so sorry. I do feel that, this can be a card that invites us to think about what we want. And so as we go forward, this could be maybe an opportunity to edit your wish list and really think about what you're working to create in your life. Pamela's Insight, thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. You had the Chariot reversed on Monday. I did have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you. I hope you did too. And, okay, so you had the Chariot reversed on Monday, Pamela? And now you have the Seven of Wands reversed, which I think is cool because it's both reversed sevens. So what I'm going to say with those two reversed sevens is like, what an acknowledgement of sort of deep internal healing work is that, to have those two reversed sevens. It really suggests that you've been doing that work so that you can figure other people out better and how to interface with other people, which apparently you did well this week. This suggests that you did well with people this week. Oh, Ben, taking that. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. I'll take the Six of Swords. Logic defo pays off. Must be doing something right as my Nan found a way from Spirit to send me her old tarot journal. I didn't even know she journaled. So taking that as my blessing from the newsletter too. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Kimmy's Divination Station. Yep, I knew it was journal, Ben. I knew it. And actually, the fact that journey and journal sound the same, they actually have the same root word, which is kind of cool. Justine, it's like a Chariot collective year. Oh, yes, it is our collective Chariot year. That's true. And yeah, that's absolutely right. Very good. Very good. Oh, Ashley, I'm so sorry. That sounds terrible. Hang in there. All right. Kimmy's Divination Station. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Looking forward to seeing you at StaarCon. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. Here is a card for you. Knight of Swords. And you started with the Star reversed, which is also an air card. So you started with this like air card reversed, and then we have this like really swift, powerful air card. So I feel like this week you got a lot of mental stuff done. Maybe you did some writing, maybe you did some planning, maybe you did some organizing or some thinking. But one way or the other, you got a lot done as far as thinking, communicating, and figuring stuff out. So well done. Justine, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. And thanks for being a moderator. You had the Ace of Cups reversed to start. And you end with the Hermit, which is not the worst card. It's a good card. It's a card of wisdom and an understanding and patience, but it's also a lonely card. And so I feel like, it's hard. I think that you're going through a lot right now that is really poignant, that really feels significant. and you're processing it and you're finding some wisdom there, and all will be well. It really will be. But it's not the easiest. And that's okay, because that's how we grow. And the wisdom here lets us know that you are definitely on the right path. Oh, Pamela, thank you for that feedback. Yes, that makes sense. Autumn Pond, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. No Monday card, but that's okay. Here's a card for you. All right. Autumn Pond, lovers, this week you did a good job doing all the things. You did a good job with the people, spending time with the people that you care about. You did a good job making good decisions. You did a good job interfacing with all the important things in your life. So very well done. Oh my goodness, your grandmother is in the hospital. I'm so sorry, Justine. Can static charge be in water? Is that a possibility? I don't know, man. I'm running off. As soon as we're here, I'm running off to Google on this. You know that. Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Devil reversed. You did a good job not overeating this week. Seriously, though, I think you did a very good job not aligning yourself with something that would have hurt you, not letting something in that wasn't going to be good for you, letting go of what doesn't serve you. Like, this really speaks to wise choices and deep healing. So well done. Liz Moore, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Three of Wands. I feel like this week you got some ideas about what comes next and are figuring out how to make all of that work. And so that feels really positive. Joanne Ellis, thank you so much for being here. Oh, Kimmy, thank you for that feedback. Very good. Okay. Joanne Ellis, here we go. Five of Pentacles. I think this week may have been a little tough for you. You may have felt like you didn't have what you needed. Could be time, money, support, energy, whatever. Or you could be looking toward the future and worried that you will not have what you need. The lesson in this card, though, is to know that opportunity is always available. You just have to know where to look. Oh, and thank you all so much for your feedback. Really appreciate it. And Maria Baresi is up next. Thank you so much for being here. All right, here we go. So, Maria, for you, tying up the week, Six of Cups reversed. I think this week really had you, as for many of us, thinking about, past years, past holidays, all of the things that have changed, all of the things that are the same. And that can be very bittersweet. But I think you're also remembering who you are and what you want. And that's going to help you going forward. Now, when we look at Anthony, this is beautiful. King of Pentacles. This really shows us that you are coming to a place of maturity, that you are learning, that you are growing, that you're figuring out career and figuring out what you want to do. So that's wonderful. Good to see. Claire C., you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for the super sticker. On Monday, I had the Two of Wands. You were right. I spent the week working on plans, especially about my grandson's plan to go to school in Brevard County, where I grew up. That's perfect. That's perfect. So here is a card for you. you also get the Six of Cups reversed. And I think that goes right back to like helping your grandson figure out his college and going to school in Brevard where you grew up. I think it's all about that, plus the holiday. So I think this week you really spent some time remembering your own experience as you help your grandson find his. So it makes perfect sense. You started with the Two of Wands, which is looking forward, and then you end with the Six of Cups reversed, which is looking back. And I think you did both this week. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Justine, I'm really looking forward to speaking with you. Absolutely. Audrey, very good. Thanks for that. Who's next? Who's next? Betty Flesher is next. Thanks for being here, Betty. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Huh. Oh, I did that. Right, I've had this deck for like 5 minutes and I did the weird shuffle thing. Okay, fixed now. You know the weird shuffle thing where you get them all mixed up? I hate it when I do that. All right, Betty, here we go. I know, Claire, that was cool, right? Okay, here we go. Betty. Look at you with your Page of Wands. So. This week, I think you did a great job being creative, being open, having fun, learning, growing, communicating. What a great week. I think you had a really good week. Nina Time, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Four of Pentacles. So this may have been a little bit of a tough week. You may have felt like you did not have the resources you need. You may need to learn to ask for what you need and want a little bit more stridently. However, there's also something here about conserving and reserving for yourself, and that's important. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Your card at the start of the week was the Knight of Swords. Yes. Here we go. Started with the Knight of Swords and with the Three of Wands. You had a fabulous week, I think. I think you got a lot done. I think you set yourself up for future success while creating immediate success. So very good. Very good. Okay. Kimmy, I would love to see a large layout with the mini deck. Well, that's one of the reasons I really love these mini decks is I can show you how this works, right? I mean, yeah, obviously I won't really do that here, but you know, with different classes that we do, you will. Perfect. Okay. Megan J is up next. Thanks for being here, Megan. Here's a card for you. Look at you. You also got the Page of Wands. So this week, I think you had fun. I think you were creative. I think you may have learned something new. I think you did a good job communicating. I think that you did a good job really thinking about what you enjoy most and how to do those things. And that's good. Oh, Virginia, I know exactly what you're talking about there. Yes, I have one of those books. Yes. All right. Crystal, thanks for being here. Our next request I see is Dr. Alled. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yes, my Thanksgiving was great. Hope yours was too. Here is a card for you. Eight of Swords. Not surprising. I think you've got a lot going on right now that's causing some anxiety and that's making you feel kind of hemmed in and like things are not going the way you want. But it also feels like you're creating solutions and that you can work within the situation. It's temporary. You can handle it. It'll be all right. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I did have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you did too. Here is a card for you. Baby Cakes, 10 of Cups reversed. I feel like this might have been a little bit of a tough week. Maybe missing someone who's not around that you wish were. Maybe wanting to spend time with people that you didn't get a chance to see. And also just sort of thinking about what you want your life to look like going forward and figuring out how to make that happen. Not a bad thing, not the easiest thing, but not a bad thing. Sabrina Luna, so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Here's a card for you. Oh, look at you. You get the 7 of Cups. I think this week, well, this could have been all the dishes on the Thanksgiving table, certainly. No, I think this week, I think you might have started thinking about new projects, new things that you wanted to do, and just try to figure out how you're going to do all of that. I think you're in a planning phase, and I think it's a good thing. And I think a lot of it is stuff that's close to your heart, so that feels really good. Lisa McCord, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Six of Swords reversed on Monday. Took that to mean I was reluctant to give notice until my background check came back clear. I start my new job December 1st. Congratulations. That's so great. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And we'll do your card in a minute. Robin Renee, Dr. Alled, my Sagittarian spirit craves freedom, but I know the work environment will be better in time. Yeah, I know. Love you too. Seriously. All right, here we go, Lisa. So you had the Six of Swords reversed. Now you've got your new job. Let's see how we end the week with the King of Pentacles, getting ready to start a new job that I'm thinking is maybe more money. So this is very good, and it makes me feel good about the job. So well done. Well done. Okay, hang on. Don't want to miss anyone. Just scrolling down. Rose, you're up. Oh, no, wait a minute. Sorry, no. Virginia W., you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. On your way to San Antonio, you started the week with the reversed Ace of Wands. And now we have the Queen of Swords reversed. I feel like this week was sort of this week of, oh my gosh, this is a lot. We signed up for a lot. And it's okay. It's fine. But I feel like there is a part of you that's just like, ooh, we signed up for all this, didn't we? So give yourself some grace. But I think you'll have a good trip. I think it'll be good. Oh, Sabrina, thank you so much for the generous super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's very kind. Lots of new ideas for projects. Yeah, and there's real success brewing in there. Absolutely. Well done. Okay, Rose, you're up next. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. I had the 10 of Pentacles for Monday. You said this would be a time of family and ancestor healing. It's been a tough week. Yeah, sometimes that's what it takes for healing. Still hopeful for healing. Good. So let's see. Starting with the 10 of Pentacles. And that can also just be a sign that during a tough week, the ancestors are with you, And sometimes that can be comforting to know and remember. So starting with that 10 of Pentacles. And ending with the Sun, Rose. What's that expression? It's always darkest before the dawn. You're going through some stuff for real, but you have real support and there is real hope here. So even if you can't feel the hope, know that the hope is there. that hope is a tangible thing. If you cannot feel it, it is still there, and it will be borne out over time, I promise. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I had the Four of Wands on Monday. This has been a very difficult week. My son and I have bronchitis. Boo, hiss, yuck, I'm sorry. Okay, Four of Wands is how we started. And we end with the Lovers. And so the thing is, even with not feeling well, even with it being a difficult week, with the Four of Wands and with the Lovers, these are very hopeful cards. And it really suggests that some good energy is gathering around you that will be helpful going forward. Seriously. And, well, I'm going to say something more here. With the Lovers, as you start to feel better, recognizing the power that you have to create what you need based on the choices that you make. So there we go. All right. And Michelle F., you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. Queen of Pentacles. You did a good job this week taking care of everything you needed to take care of. So very well done. And hopefully there was some appreciation too, because it looks like you worked hard and had good rewards. So well done. All right. PNT, thanks for being here. Here is your wrap-up card. Page of Wands, this was a popular card today. It looks like you had some fun this week. Looks like you used some creativity. You might have learned some new things. You might have had a chance to talk to people that you really enjoy. So that's very positive, very good. All right. Janine Barnes, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Knight of Pentacles reversed. You might have been able to take some time off this week, or alternatively, you might be really wishing for some time off. It just feels like you need to do something different. You need to be out of your routine. You need a change, whether it's just like for a minute or a full change, I'm not sure. But one way or the other, this may have been a tough week, and it's a week that points out the need for a rest and or the need for a change. All right. My friends, from my perspective, I've answered every question. If I accidentally skipped you, I'm so very sorry. Please do reiterate. And if you're here and have not asked for a card and want one, it is last call for readings, y'all. So StaarCon is coming soon. If you don't have your tickets yet, you want to go get them, StaarCon website, StaarCon.com. If you didn't have a chance to read the newsletter this week, or if you want to make an appointment with me, that's all available at my website, first name, last name, ChristianaGaudet.com. So please do all of that. Let's see. Christiana from Rose. Christiana, thank you. I'll bring that sun energy into my heart and fill it with healing and hope brought about by my beloved ancestors. She said it much more beautifully than I did. Sorry. You've helped me end this week with fortitude. Yeah, and that's the thing. There it is. So good. Thank you. Thank you for getting that and for doing that. Thank you. And Virginia, we're meeting a friend we met while traveling. We also had our closing date moved up by 2 months and had to scramble to apply for bridge loans. I'm feeling very stressed. Happy to hear that. Yeah, understandably, you're doing a lot, but it'll all work out. All right, my friends, I will be back tomorrow with your Saturday Psychic Sampler. No. Yes, I went to Puerto Rico in the sense that I was doing readings at a retreat that was being held in Puerto Rico, but I was right here in Florida while I was doing it. It was all remote. It was the timing of it. So that's why I went to Puerto Rico, but it was really just in the other room. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think that's all it. I'll be back tomorrow. I am available for readings over the weekend. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Take really good care. Thanks so much to the people helping out with super chats and super stickers, to the members and to the moderators. If you're here for the first time, please do subscribe and hit that bell. Thank you.